Well, folks, the sun is out, the field is prepped, and we are just about to get underway here at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. My name is Will Stevens, and I welcome you to the broadcast tonight between the Gulf Shores Dolphins and the visiting Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. The Gulf Shores Dolphins come into today's matchup with a record of 10-9, winners of their last two, while the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils have a record of 11-10, winners of their last game. Now for the starting lineup, starting with the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Batting first, playing center field, number 15, Hunter Horsley. Batting second, number 23, the catcher, Kai West. Batting third, the designated hitter, Braylon Disco. Batting fourth, number 10, the center fielder, J.O. Dean. Batting fifth, number 21, the third baseman, Tanner Rice. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 3, Bryce Funderburk. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 16, Jackson Woodruff. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 91, Jonah Spencer. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 12, Matt Lucas. And starting on the mound tonight for the Blue Devils, number 9, Isaac Hill. The Blue Devils are led by Coach Shane Carnes. Now for the starting lineups for the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Batting first, playing third base, number 0, Jacob O'Brien. Batting second, the shortstop, number 4, Levi Howard. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 9, Price Stevens. Starting on the mound tonight, batting fourth, number 13, John Luke Stevens. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 3, Trace Moore. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 22, Judd Harris. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Trendon Beebe. Batting eighth, number 12, John Will Nix. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Nate Perez. And starting behind the plate, number 10, Gabe Dexter. The Gulf Shores Dolphins are led by Coach Chris Jacks.
On behalf of Gulf Shore City Schools, we welcome you to the Gulf. The visiting Blue Devils. In right field, number batting second, catcher number 23, Kai West.
All right. Well, folks, we are just about to get underway here at the Gulf Shores Sportsplex. Starting on the mound tonight is John Luke Stevens for the Gulf Shores Dolphins. On the year, Stevens has a 3.23 ERA in 3 appearances, giving up 9 runs on the year, 6 earned runs, 10 walks to 13 strikeouts. We'll have a tough matchup tonight against the Mortimer Jordan Hornets. Come in with an 11-10 record. Typically a good baseball school here in the state of Alabama. On the opposite side of the field, the pitcher for the Blue Devils, Mr. Isaac Hill, comes in with a 1.26 ERA with 2 wins, no losses in 8 appearances. Only 2 games started for Mr. Hill, so clearly a good picture for the Blue Devils. And leading off for the Blue Devils, number 15, the center fielder, Hunter Horsley. And here we go, folks. Stevens in the windup. Delivery. Up and in. Ball. Here's the pitch. Hit into right field, deep. BB runs back. And it is over his head. Extra bases for Horsley. He rounds second, headed to third. Here comes the throw. And he is in safely at third with a leadoff triple. Now coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 23, Kai West. That ball from Horsley was squared up to the 365 sign in right center field. Nothing BB could do to get to it there. Stevens with the pitch. Breaker straight down the middle, strike 1. Wind up, pitch. Foul to the right side. 0-2 count. Stevens would like to finish him here. Wind up the pitch. Strike 3, swinging. Good pitch there from Stevens. Breaker just off the right side of the plate. Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 48, the designated hitter, Braylon Disco. Infield is in for Gulf Shores, trying to cut the runner down at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Curveball just off the plate. Two-0 count for number 48 for the Blue Devils. Stevens winds. The pitch. Foul ball. This is Stevens' first start in about 2.5 weeks for the Dolphins. He's been nursing an elbow injury. Good to see him back on the mound. Stevens winds. The pitch. Foul ball straight back. 2-2 count. Winds. The pitch. Dead ball. Check swing. Calling a dead ball. Stevens seems to think he swung. Head coach for the Dolphins, Coach Jax, is asking for a second opinion from the field umpire. Does not look like there will be a meeting between the two. Tough call to make as the field umpire when you're in the middle position there. So now we have first and third, one out. Number 10, J.O. Dean, up to the plate for the Blue Devils. Gabe Dexter, the catcher for Gulf Shores, steps out to make the first and third call. Stevens in the stretch now. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Strike one. Stevens does like to work fast, gets on the mound and gets going pretty quickly each pitch. Pickoff attempt. Safely back at first base easily was Disco, excuse me. Pickoff to first base was a fake. Turned around to throw it to third. Does not seem like the umpire in the field was paying attention to the play. Coach Jax for the Dolphins is heading out to have a chat with him here. Very close play at third base. Short meeting with the umpire. Does not seem that the call is going to be reversed. We will resume play here very shortly. Oh, 1 count. Stevens in the stretch. Comes set. And the pitch. Fastball off the inside part of the plate, ball 1. Stevens comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball, just a little bit low, ball 2. 2-1 count here for J.O. Dean. Dean comes into today's matchup with a .340 average. Good hitter for the Blue Devils. Breaker in there for strike 2. Two comes set. Batter calls time. Like I said, Stevens likes to work fast. Many hitters like to call time when he gets up there and gets going quickly. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Oh, and he boots it straight through the glove. 1 run will come across for the Hornets. It's 1-0 Mortimer Jordan.
Number 21, Tanner Rice.
Now up for Mortimer Jordan, number 21, Tanner Rice, third baseman. Stevens comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball, just a bit low, ball 1. Rice is a .280 hitter for the Blue Devils. Playing third base today, batting 5th. Stevens comes set. The pitch. Line drive through the 4-hole. BB comes up firing, cut off by the first baseman, Nix. A single for Tanner Rice.
Number 3,
Now coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 3, the shortstop Bryce Funderburk. Sticky situation here for the Dolphins. Bases loaded, 1 out. Blue Devils still hitting. Stevens comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball up out of the zone, ball 1. Stevens comes set. Fastball just up out of the zone, ball 2, 2-0. Fastball up and in, 3-0. Three and 0 pitch. Stevens delivers. Ball up and in, ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Stevens. Another run comes across for the Blue Devils. It's now 2-0 here in the top of the first. Now coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 16, Jackson Woodruff, the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Curveball off the plate, ball 1. Low, ball 2. Woodruff comes into today's game with a pretty substantial average of .417. Only 17 plate appearances on the year. Nonetheless, .417 is a good average. Ball 3, up and out for Stevens. That is 7 in a row. Strike 1 on the inside corner there. 3-1 count for Stevens. Back to the wind-up here. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball to the left side. Full count here for Stevens. Steps off. Stevens asked for time, like to change the ball. And we'll do it again. Here's the windup. And the pitch. Ball 4, up and in, back-to-back walks, back-to-back runs for the Blue Devils. It is now 3-0 Blue Devils, and here comes a mound visit from the assistant coach, Coach Colby Kleckler for the Dolphins. Uncharacteristic start for Stevens. He's typically a strike thrower here for the Dolphins. But we will take a short break here on Zaleski Sports, and we will see you in just a minute.
What if education was more than just learning?
What if it sparked curiosity and inspired innovation?
What if it connected us to our world and each other?
What if it nurtured every mind in its own unique way?
What if education was just the beginning?
Gulf Shores City Schools. Discover what's possible.
Welcome back, folks. Now batting for the Blue Devils, we have Jonah Spencer, number 91. Stevens still on the mound. The windup, the pitch. Off-speed pitch, up and out. Ball 1. Spencer looking to drive something in the gap, clear the bases for the Blue Devils. The pitch. Strike, straight down the middle, strike 1. Stevens working quickly here. The windup, the pitch, off-speed pitch, up and out. 2-1 count. Close pitch there from Stevens, just off the inside plate. Three-one count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Foul ball straight back. Spencer on the year, a 111 batting average for the Blue Devils and 49 plate appearances. Here's payoff pitch. Wind up. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 down here in the top of the first for the Dolphins. Now coming to the plate, the 9-hole, number 12, Matt Lucas. On the year, Lucas is a .310 hitter, 17 games played, 36 plate appearances. Stevens still on the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball dribbled to the right side, foul, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Stevens deals. Fastball outside. Ball 1. Foul ball right side, 1-2. Stevens looking to get out of this inning without any more damage done. Good opportunity here. One-two pitch. Here's the delivery. Off speed, strike 3. The Blue Devil top of the first. They scored 3 runs on 2 hits. 3 runners left on base. We will take a short break here at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. Be back in just a second here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to the Gulf Shore Sportsplex, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the bottom of the first. A good top of the first for the Blue Devils. They score 3 runs on 2 hits. 3 walks by Stevens for the Dolphins. Uncharacteristic top of the first for him. Be looking to bounce back in the top of the second. Leading off for the Dolphins tonight, we have Jacob O'Brien. Quite the year O'Brien is having. He's batting .462, 30 hits, and 65 at bags for the leadoff man. Very speedy player as well. If he gets on base, he'd be looking to take 2 almost instantly. He has 19 steals in 19 attempts. Very speedy runner out on the bases is O'Brien.
Leading off for your Dolphins, number 0, Jacob O'Brien.
O'Brien's coming to the plate. Step in the box now. Number 9, Hill for the Blue Devils. Delivers. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Fastball. Oh, 1 count. Hill delivers. Swung on and lined into left field. Single for Mr. Jacob O'Brien.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 4, Levi Howard.
Coming to the plate now for the Dolphins, number 4, Levi Howard. Junior shortstop coming into today's game. Batting .356 on the year. 16 hits and 45 at bats. Slugging a .444. He'll come set. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled, out of play. Strike one. Howard, the shortstop, also a guard on the basketball team. Good athlete, good runner on the bases as well. Here's the pitch. Squares to bunt, bunts it foul for strike two. Oh-2 count here for Howard. Might see some action on the bases from O'Brien here. He'll come set. And the pitch. Fastball outside, ball one. Good take there from Howard, not to chase on 0-2. Howard comes to the box. He'll come set. And the pitch. Breaking ball, put in play. Foul ball in the box, says the umpire. Umpire did not call that until Mr. Howard said it was a foul ball. That's what you get with high school umpires most of the time.
Just became my favorite announcer.
1-2 count. Hill comes set. And the pitch. Lined into right field. Single for Howard. O'Brien round second, heading to third. Here's the throw. Cut off by the first baseman. Dolphins will have first and third. Nobody out with the three-hole Price Stevens coming to the plate.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 9, Price Stevens.
Good piece of hitting there from Howard. Went down and got that. Lined it into right field for a single. Stevens usually behind the dish, but tonight's DHing. Comes into today's matchup with a .448 average. Very good hitter for the Dolphins. 26 hits on the year, slugging .552 for the Dolphins. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. Howard takes off. Jacob O'Brien takes home. 1 run scored here for the Dolphins in the bottom of the first. Nice little first and third play trickery from the Gulf Shores Dolphins right there. Add another stolen base to Howard and O'Brien. That's 20 on the year for Jacob O'Brien. 1-0 pitch. Hill comes set. He delivers. Fastball outside. 2-0. Stevens in the box, also a good runner. Anything misplayed in the outfield, he'll be looking to get to second base. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back, 2-1. Stevens also a linebacker on the football team here at Gulf Shores. Looks like we got a mound visit coming from the Mortimer Jordan head coach, Mr. Shane Carnes. No, he stops at the first baseline. Going to talk to him from there. Wants to have a meeting with the umpires. Not too sure what he's discussing. Something caught his eye that he did not like. Wanted a ruling for it. Mortimer Jordan High School is from Kimberly, Alabama. Down here this weekend to play a couple games and then play in the Gulf Coast Classic 3 next week. Spring break tournament hosted here by Gulf Shores High School. Now there will be a mound visit. Unsure what they're talking about. Mound visit seems to be done. Stevens coming back to the plate. About to get back underway. Two-one count on Stevens here. Runner on third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 3-1 to Mortimer Jordan so far. He'll come set. And the pitch. Grounded, foul down the left field line. 2-2. Umpire just signaled 2-1. It's not 2-1, but that's okay. I'm sure the Dolphins will take an extra strike. The pitch. Left, good take from Stevens there. Curveball in the dirt. He'll come set. And the pitch. Ball just off the plate. Walk for Stevens. First and third, nobody out. Coming to the plate's the pitcher, number 13, John Luke Stevens.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 13, John Luke Stevens.
No relation to the aforementioned Price Stevens, just good friends. John Luke Stevens is batting .291 on the year, 16 hits, slugging .400 for the Dolphins, batting in the 4-hole today. Stevens on first base, a good runner. Will be looking to take second. John Luke squares to bunt, pushes it back towards the mound, gets the run in, runner out at second base. Fielder's choice RBI there for Stevens.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 3, Trey.
It's now 2 runs scored on the inning, a 3-2 baseball game. One out, runner on first base coming to the plate, number 3, Trace Moore. Trace Moore, a senior here for the Dolphins, one of the few seniors they have this year. Having a good year so far, batting .304, 17 hits, 56 at-bats. The pitch, ball inside. Hill comes set, the pitch. Ball low, 2-0 for Moore at the plate. Trace Moore, number 3. Named Robert Moore III, goes by Trace. Dolphin dugout chanting Robert. Fly to left field, high in the sky. Left fielder's under it. Out number 2.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 22, Judd Harris.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, number 22, Judd Harris. Sophomore for the Dolphins. Plays quarterback on the football team. Batting .294 this year for the Dolphins. Good year so far. Runner takes off from first. Throw down is high, and he is in there safely. Stolen base for courtesy runner number 5, Carter Jones. Oh, 0-1 here on Harris. Hill comes set. And the pitch. Driven hard into right field. Jones rounding third. The throw in. Cut off from the first baseman. Tie ball game 3-3. RBI single for number 22, Judd Harris.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 7, Trendon Beebe.
Good piece of hitting there from Harris. Going with the pitch, outside pitch, driving into right field, just what you want. Now coming to the plate, number 7, Trendon Beebe, the right fielder. Beebe, a junior in this junior-heavy lineup for the Dolphins. The pitch, swung on, fouled, straight back, strike 1. Beebe on the year batting .327. 16 hits, 49 at bats. Slugging .408, having a good year for the Dolphins. 11 RBIs on the year as well. Oh, 1 pitch. He'll come set. Delivers. Curveball, just up, ball 1. Looked good from the booth here. One and one count. He'll come set. Pickoff attempt. Ooh, caught Harris leaning there. Gets back just in time. 1-1. He'll come set. Delivers. Harris off and running. The throw high. And Harris is in there safely. Two and one count to Beebe. Looking to add to his RBI total. He'll come set. Here's the pitch. Just low fastball, 3-1. Good hitters count here for Beebe. He'll be looking to drive in Harris. Looking for a fastball he can pound somewhere. Hill delivers. Up, taken for a ball. Ball 4, Trendon Beebe. First and second, 2 outs for the Dolphins. Coming to the plate, number 12, freshman John Will Nix.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 12, John Will Nix.
Good freshman year so far for Nix. A solid pitcher for the Dolphins as well. He's batting .286 this year. Not an everyday starter for the Dolphins, but when he does play, he makes the most of it. The pitch. Taken outside for ball 1. Hill delivers. Ball taken up. 2-0. Hill comes set. Delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Good hack from John Will Nix there. Looking to do damage on the 2-0 fastball. 2-1 count now. And the pitch. Runners are off and moving. Catcher looks to second. Nobody home. double stolen base for the Dolphins there. 2-2 count on Nix. Got to protect now. Two and two, 2 outs. Runners on second and third for the Dolphins. Looking to take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch. Through the catcher's legs, and Harris will score. 4-3 Dolphins. Good bounce back inning for the Dolphins after a rough top half. Now 4-3. Runner on third. 3-2 count for Mr. John Will Nix. Hill comes set. Payoff pitch. Swung on, lined into left field. And under the glove of the left fielder. Nix is still running. Round second base, headed to third. Rounds third, heading to fourth. And he is in there. An inside the park home run for Mr. John Will Nix. You do not see that every day in high school baseball, but a big field here at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex can allow it. Now 6-3 Dolphins here in the bottom of the first inning. Mr. John Will Nix delivers.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 2, Nate Perez.
Now coming to the plate, senior number 2, Nate Perez. See if the Dolphins can keep it going here in the bottom of the first. First pitch, low, fastball, ball 1. The pitch, ball 2, up and in, 2-0 on Perez. 2-0 pitch, wind up, delivery, strike on that outer corner, strike 1. Two now. Just caught the last bit of the plate there. 2-2 pitch. Hill deals. Good take from Perez. Ball in the dirt. 3-2 count. Perez, a senior for Gulf Shores. Comes in batting 185 in 14 games played. Here's the pitch. Popped up straight back. And it falls. Catcher could not get there. We will redo the full count. Good sportsmanship there from Perez. Picks up the catcher's mask for him. Dolphin dugout getting into the at-bat. Hill winds. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third base. Chopping. Fields. Throws. Just gets him at first base. Out number 3. Well, good inning for the Dolphins. 6 runs scored on 3 hits. Nobody left on base. We'll take a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Nicotine is a highly controlling and addictive chemical. Nicotine withdrawal can lead to anxiousness, headaches, nausea, and distracting behavior. Be smart, don't start. It's not just vapor.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the top of the second inning. An exciting first inning, especially if you like runs in high school baseball. It's 9 runs in the first inning. 6-3 Dolphin lead coming into the top of the second. John Luke Stevens still on the mound for the Dolphins. We're back at the top of the order for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Leading off will be Hunter Horsley, the center fielder. Stevens winds. Time called by the catcher just before. Make sure they're on the same page signal-wise. Make sure there's no crossing up. Gabe Dexter behind the plate, a senior for the Dolphins. Splits time back there with Price Stevens, the designated hitter today. Stevens winds. The pitch. Fastball, inside half. Strike one, 0-1 count. Stevens winds. Here's the pitch. Fastball, low, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, short, 2-1. Time called by the batter. Seems to have something stuck in his eye. I can't believe it. Here's the pitch. Taken high, ball 3, 3-1. A lot of balls thrown here today from Stevens. 3-1 pitch. Grounded to the right side. Fielded by Moore. The throw. And beaten out at first base. Safe.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 23, Kai West.
Leadoff hitter Horsley. Good runner. Now coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 23, Kai West, the catcher. Dolphins will not be looking to repeat the top half of the first inning. Grounded to the left side. Booted from the third baseman, O'Brien. The back-to-back errors by the infield for the Dolphins. First and second, nobody out here in the top of the second for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Some action going down in the Gulf Shores bullpen. Stevens comes set. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Check swung. Home plate umpire asked for help, and he did not go. Ball 1. Braylon Disco is the hitter, the designated hitter for the Blue Devils today. Hit by pitch. Looks like it hit his sliding mitt tucked in his back pocket there. Nevertheless, free base.
Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 10, J.O. Dean.
Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the second for the Dolphins. J.O. Dean comes to the plate for the Blue Devils. Stevens in the windup. The delivery. Ball, fastball inside. 1-0 pitch. The delivery. Fastball grounded straight back to the pitcher. Tagged out at home plate from John Luke Stevens. Great play from the pitcher there. Pitcher and catcher both went for the ball. Fielded by Stevens. Fielded by Stevens and tagged out at home plate for out number 1. Rice now at the plate for the Blue Devils. The pitch. Good stop there from Dexter. Calls time. Go talk to John Luke Stevens real quick. Everything seems to be good. 1-0 count here to Rice. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Stevens winds. The pitch. Fastball. Outside corner, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the plate, 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. Taken inside for ball 3. 3-1 count here to Tanner Rice, third baseman for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Stevens delivers. Popped up right side. And just out of play. Strike 2. Full count here to Rice. Good effort from Dexter behind the plate and John Will Nix at first base. Ball was just out of play. Rice comes into today's matchup batting .280 for the Blue Devils. 3-2 pitch. Rice calls time. The pitch. Taken high, ball 4. Another run will come in for the Blue Devils, making it a 6-4 ball game.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 3, Bryce Funderburk.
That's Stevens' third walk of the day so far. Bases loaded, 1 out. Funderburk to the plate. First pitch low, curveball, ball 1. Stevens winds. Here's the pitch. Fastball, grounded to the shortstop, third baseman rather. Strong throw to first base. Out number 2. A run will come in to score, however, 6-5 here in the top of the second.
Give me the play for the Blue Devils, number 16, Jackson Woodruff.
Line into center field, and it drops. And Perez misplays it. Both runs are going to come in to score. And Woodruff is safe in at second base. Not the cleanest of performances so far by the Dolphin defense. I believe that is our 4th error of the day so far.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 11, Caden Schaffner.
The Blue Devils take a 7-6 lead here in the top of the second inning. Woodruff singles and then reaches second on an error. Error by center fielder number 2, Nate Perez. Pinch hitting for the Blue Devils, number 11, Caleb Schaffner. Schaffner's hitless this year so far, and 8 at bats. First pitch low, ball 1. Very busy game so far. A lot of action on the bases, a lot of runs scored. 1-0 pitch, fouled off, strike 1. A lot of pitches thrown for Stevens in the first 2 innings. 1-1 count. Runner on second. 2 outs. Stevens comes set. And the pitch. Just outside, ball 2. Two and 1 count. Stevens comes set. And the pitch. Taken outside, 3-1. Stevens comes set, delivers. Just taken inside. Strike 2 called. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on second here in the top of the second inning. Stevens steps off. Dolphins righty comes set. Payoff pitch. Taken high, ball 4. Stevens' 4th walk of the day so far. Has not been super efficient today. Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 12, Matt Lucas. Strikeout swinging in his first at bat. Be looking to improve that result. Stevens comes set. And the pitch. Strike. Looks like a changeup from Stevens. Good pitch. 0-1 count. Righty delivers. Curveball swinging. Gets by Dexter behind the plate. Both runners will advance. Good pitch from Stevens there. The crowd and Stevens seem to think it was a foul ball. Umpire disagrees. Thinks it was swinging. Nevertheless, 0-2 count. However, both runners do advance. Second and third now with 2 outs. 0-2 count here. Top of the second. Stevens in the windup now. Delivers. Fastball up. Good take from Matt Lucas. 1-2 count now. Stevens winds and delivers. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Blocked by Dexter. Throw it down to first base, and that is how the top of the second will end. 4 runs scored on top of the second for the Blue Devils. We'll take a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
Alabama has a hands-free driving law, and that means you can't hold your mobile phone while making a call. Oh, and no writing messages, recording, or watching videos either. Plus, you can only use a single button or swipe of a finger to answer a call. So what's a driver to do? Alabama's hands-free driving law is in effect. Follow it.
Speed is one of the biggest factors in a fatal car crash. Your car stops, but your body does not stop at the same time. Your body keeps going, and that could be running into your seatbelt, that could be hitting the airbag. Something has to stop it, and unfortunately, it's something very hard.
There have been times that we've come upon accidents where if people weren't speeding, they'd probably still be alive today.
It's truly dangerous, and it puts everybody at risk.
There's just no point to it.
This kind of stuff has got to stop.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on Zaleski Sports. We are in the bottom of the second. It's a 7-6 Mortimer Jordan lead over the Gulf Shores Dolphins.
Leading off the second for your Dolphins, number 0, Jacob O'Brien.
Coming to the plate here in the bottom of the second. Number 0, Jacob O'Brien, singled and scored in his first at bat. Added a stolen base, number 20 on the year for him. Hill still in the game for the Blue Devils on the mound. He winds and pitches. Taken for low, ball 1. O'Brien, a junior on this Dolphins team, has played all 3 years of high school on varsity for the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Hill winds. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. One and one count for O'Brien. Steps in the box. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to the right side. Fielded by the third baseman. Thrown. Called out at first base. Very close play over there. Good play by Rice from third base for the Blue Devils. Shortstop Howard coming to the plate now. 1 for 1 on the day with a single. Scored run. Stolen base as well. Another junior. This junior heavy team. Ball 1 low. Hill winds and the pitch. Swung on, ripped into right field. Right fielder does not know where the ball is. The sun can be brutal out here this time of day for the second baseman, first baseman, and right fielder. Good swing from Howard, single, right field.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 9, Price Stevens.
That brings number 9, Price Stevens, to the plate. Another junior on this Dolphins team. Hill comes set, delivers. Swung on, shortstop. Tag second base, thrown to first. Double play to end the inning. Good play out there from Bryce Funderburk. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base for the Dolphins in bottom of the second. We'll take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We only sing where there's no litter.
How about now?
She lifts me. Clean up. Never litter. Keep Alabama beautiful. Now that's something to sing about.
Welcome back, folks. We're here in the top of the third inning. Trendon Beebe is now the pitcher. A junior, number 7 for the Dolphins. Beebe on the year comes in with a 5.5 ERA, 12.2 innings pitched. John Luke Stevens, who was on the mound, moves to shortstop. His day ends 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. In the top of the first and the top of the second, Mortimer Jordan has sent all 9 hitters to the plate. So we will start this inning, top of the third, with their leadoff, Hunter Horsley, yet again. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Both at bats hit balls hard. First at bat tripled to lead off the game. Second at bat was an E4. Reached on that error. Solid day at the plate so far for Horsley, though.
Leading off for the Blue Devils, number 15, Hunter Horsley.
Horsley steps into the box, and we are ready to get the top of the third underway. BB winds. And the pitch. Ball, fastball outside. BB delivers. Fastball taken at the knees, strike one. Good pitch from BB there. Wind up. Pitch. Taken low, fastball 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike two. Good pitch from BB there. 2-2 count. Ball low, 3-2 to Horsley. Horsley looking to reach for his third consecutive at bat today. BB looking to punch him out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded foul down the left field line. Three-two count. BB delivers. Swung on and missed, strike three. Good pitch from BB there. First at bat today that Horsley has not put a ball in play. Now coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 23, Kai West, the catcher. Has a strikeout and a reach on an error today so far. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Over his head, curveball. BB delivers. Fastball low, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Strike taken on the outside corner. Good pitch from BB. 2-1 count. Foul ball. 2-2. Two and two count. BB delivers. Good breaking ball just off the inside half of the plate there. Full count again to West. Here's the delivery. Swung on, grounded back to BB. Takes his time, flips the first base. Out number 2.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 48, Braylon Disco.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 48, Braylon Disco. Hit by pitch in both of his at-bats so far. 0 for 0 on the day. Scored runs, both of his at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. Curveball, strike one, outside corner. Good pitch from the Dolphins righty. Strike two, inside corner. Disco, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just outside, curveball. 1-2 count. Here in the bottom of the second, BB looking to go 1-2-3. Two and two outside. Two and two to Disco. BB delivers. Swung on, popped up into left field. Harris runs, he's under it. Out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for BB. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
For veterans, Thoughts of suicide can be sudden. Stop, take a break, and breathe. Go for a walk where others are nearby. Call a friend. Take a break. Breathe. Better is a moment away.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. We're in the middle of the third inning. 7-6 lead for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils over the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Leading off the bottom of the third, number 13, John Luke Stevens. 0 for 1 today, reached on a fielder's choice. Hill still in the game for the Blue Devils on the mound. He delivers. Ball 1 outside. Stevens, another junior for this Dolphin team. 1-0 pitch. Taken low for ball number 2. Stevens does have 8 walks on the year at the plate. 2-0 swung on, fouled off, 2-1. Taken straight down the middle, strike 2. 2-2 count for the right-handed hitter. The delivery. Swung on, ground to the second baseman. He's in front of it, fields it, throws. Out at first base.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 3, Trace Moore.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins. Second baseman, number 3, Trace Moore. Flew out to left field his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, ball 1. Swung on, hit to third base. Fielded cleanly, the throw. Out number 2. Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, number 22, Judd Harris.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 22, Judd Harris.
Sophomore for this Dolphin team. A lot of young guys on this team, getting a lot of innings played. Hill delivers. Ball taken low, 1-0. Harris has appeared in 17 games so far this year. 51 at-bats, 15 hits. Hill delivers. Swung on, ground to the third baseman. Charges, fields, throws. In the dirt. Good pick from the first baseman. Out number 3. Quick inning for the Dolphins. They go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the top of the fourth inning. Trent and Beebe still working on the mound for the Dolphins. The Blue Devils with a 7-6 lead over the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Leading off will be the 4-hole, the center fielder, number 10, J.O. Dean. 0 for 2 in today's game. Shortstop error. A fielder's choice in both of his at-bats today. Dean, the center fielder for this Mortimer Jordan baseball team. BB delivers. Swung on, foul, strike number 1. BB's been effective so far here for the Dolphins. Here's the pitch. Ball taken low, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Grounded the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by Moore. Throw to first base. Out number 1. 4 up, 4 down so far for BB.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 21, Tanner Rice.
Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, Tanner Rice, the third baseman. A single and a walk so far in his day. Scored a run. BB delivers. Taken in for ball 1. Curveball almost got him. Almost clipped him there on the way by. Here's the pitch. Taken outside, 2-0. BB delivers. Just good pitch there, straight down the middle, strike 1. Three and 1 count. Rice, a .270 hitter and 79 plate appearances this year. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. In the 6-hole, single for Tanner Rice.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 3, Bryce Funderburg.
Coming to the plate now for Mortimer Jordan is the shortstop, Funderburg. Has a walk and a fielder's choice so far today, 0 for 1. The pitch. Swung on, hit into left center field. Harris is under it. 2 outs here in the bottom of the, here in the top of the 4th.
If you have hands, if not, I'll go get it. Wait, we new battery.
Coming to the plate now, number 16, Woodruff, playing second base today for the Blue Devils. Has a walk and a single so far today's game. BB set. Picks off. Nobody home. BB comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Made the batter duck, but it almost broke in there for a strike. 1-0. BB comes set. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good high fastball there from BB. One and 1 count. Righty comes set. And the pitch. Breaking ball grounded to right field. Foul ball. 1-2 count. Junior right-hander comes set. And the pitch. Taken for strike 3. Great pitch from BB there. And that's how we end the top of the 4th inning. Mortimer Jordan goes no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We'll be right back after the short break here on Zaleski Sports.
What if education was more than just learning?
What if it sparked curiosity and inspired innovation?
What if it connected us to our world and each other?
What if it nurtured every mind in its own unique way?
What if education was just the beginning?
Gulf Shores City Schools. Discover what's possible.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 7-6 lead for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils over the Gulf Shores Dolphins.
Leading off for your Dolphins, number 7, Trendon Beebe.
Coming to the plate, the pitcher, number 7, BB. First at bat reached on a walk, stole a base, scored a run. 0 for 0 today as he steps in for his second plate appearance. Hill still on the mound for the Blue Devils. He winds, and the pitch. Taken low, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Taken just outside, ball 2. BB, a .327 hitter for the Dolphins. 3 walks on the year. Taken for a strike inside half. BB did not like the call. Must say I agree with him. Ball 3 outside, 3-1 count. That was likely ball 4, but 3-1. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 2. Full up count here. BB steps in, Hill delivers. Swung on, lined into left field, and that gets down for a single for Trendon Beebe. Now coming to the plate, John Will Nix, freshman, first baseman.
Now batting for Gulf Shores, number 12, John Will Nix.
As I'm sure you'll remember, first at bat, inside the park home run. Not something you see every day in high school baseball. Courtesy running at first base, number 5, Carter Jones. Stolen base when he ran in the first inning. Nick squares to bunt, gets it down the first baseline. Good play from the catcher there. Out number 1. Good sacrifice bunt from Nix.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 2, Nate Perez.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, senior center fielder number 2, Perez. Grounded out to the third baseman his first at bat. Be looking to score runner from second here in his second plate appearance. Hill delivers. Perez squares to bunt, pulls back high, ball 1. Perez, a very speedy runner. Gets that bunt down. He is hard to throw out at first base. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back, strike 1. Perez, an excellent defensive center fielder. Covers a lot of ground out there. 1-1 count. And the pitch. Swung on, grounded to third base. Fielded by the third baseman, thrown to first. Out at first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 0, Jacob O'Brien.
Coming to play for the Dolphins is the leadoff man, Jacob O'Brien. Just the guy you want up right now if you're the Dolphins. Batting over .450 for the year. A lot of RBIs for O'Brien. $15 of them to be exact. Here's the pitch. Taken, breaking ball for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Hill comes set. Delivers. Breaking ball taken high for ball 1. O'Brien very patient up there. Doesn't swing at many balls. Very speedy as well. Tough to get out on ground balls. 1-1 pitch. Delivers. Swung on. Popped into right field. It is down. O'Brien rounds first, heading to second base. Throw. And he is in there safe. An RBI double for Jacob O'Brien. It is a 7-7 game.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 4, Levi Howard.
Tough play out there in right field. The sun is just beating down on those guys. And we're going to have a mound visit from the Mortimer Jordan head coach. We'll take a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, folks. We're in the bottom of the 4th here. It's a tie ball game, 7-7. Pitching change for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Isaac Hill finishes the game. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, and 3 walks. No strikeouts on the day for Hill. Coming into pitch for the Blue Devils, we have number 19, Justin Lyons, a senior. Lyons on the year has a 4.48 ERA, 1 win, 4 losses, and 7 appearances. 5 starts for the senior. Rough outing for both starters of today's game, Stevens and Hill. Umpire goes out. Talk to Lyons, tell him the situation, how many outs, how many runners on. We will get play underway here again at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. Coming to the plate for the Dolphins is number 4, the shortstop, Levi Howard. 2 singles in today's game so far. Scored a run in his first at bat. We'll be looking to drive in O'Brien from second base and take the lead of this game, 8-7. Howard steps in. Lions come set. The pitch. Ball taken outside. Lefty comes set. And the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1-1. 1-1 count to Howard here. Lions come set. The pitch. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Fastball. Good pitch from Lions. 1-2 count here to the Dolphin shortstop. Lions come set. And the pitch. O'Brien takes off to third. Throw down. And he is in there safe. 21 stolen bags on the year for O'Brien. Excellent base runner for the Dolphins. Two count. 2 outs. Lefty comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Popped up in the infield. Third baseman and shortstop collide, but the out is made to end the inning. Gulf Shores, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. That's how we end the bottom of the 4th. We'll take a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
Nicotine is a highly controlling and addictive chemical. Nicotine withdrawal can lead to anxiousness, headaches, nausea, and distracting behavior. Be smart, don't start. It's not just vapor.
Alabama has a hands-free driving law, and that means you can't hold your mobile phone while making a call. Oh, and no writing messages, recording, or watching videos either. Plus, you can only use a single button or swipe of a finger to answer a call. So what's a driver to do? Alabama's hands-free driving law is in effect. Follow it.
Welcome back, folks. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 7-7 ball game. Been an excellent game so far. Lots of runs scored. BB's still on the mound working for the Dolphins. It'll be number 11, Schaffman, leading off the inning for the Blue Devils.
Leading off for Mortimer Jordan, number 11, Caden Schaffner.
Schaffman walked in his only plate appearance so far. BB delivers. Strike 1. Fastball in the inner half. BB has been very effective for the Dolphins so far. Curveball, just low, 1-1. BB winds and delivers. Fastball, strike 2, 1-2. BB only 1 base runner allowed in 2 innings of work for the Dolphins. Here's the 1-2. And it hits him, curveball. Not the way you want to start an inning if you're BB.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 12, Matt Lucas.
Had him in a 1-2 count there. Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 12, Lucas, the first baseman. 2 strikeouts so far. BB delivers, squares, bunts it foul. Picked up foul by Dexter behind the plate. 0-1 count. Mortimer Jordan looking to move that runner into scoring position. O'Brien, third baseman, in on the grass. BB comes set. And the pickoff move. Safe back at first base. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Squares to bunt. Taken outside for ball 1. That's BB's 6th hit batter on the year. He comes set. And the pitch. Squares to bunt again. Curveball taken outside. 2-1. Have a pair of players down in the Gulf Shores bullpen. Nobody tossing yet, though. Squares to bunt again. 3-1 for BB. Don't want to give him the base. He's giving you the out, so you want to take it here. BB comes set, squares. Ball taken high, ball 4. Rough start to the inning for the Dolphins. Hit by pitch to a walk to get to the Mortimer Jordan leadoff man, who has hit 2 balls hard today so far. Time called by Dexter behind the plate. Wants to have a little chat with BB, calm him down a little bit. And we're going to have a mound visit here from the Dolphins assistant coach, Colby Kleckler, and we'll take a short break on Zaleski Sports.
Speed is one of the biggest factors in a fatal car crash. Your car stops, but your body does not stop at the same time. Your body keeps going, you know, and that could be running into your seatbelt, that could be hitting the airbag. Something has to stop it, and unfortunately, it's something very hard.
There have been times that we've come upon accidents where if people weren't speeding, they'd probably still be alive today.
It's truly dangerous and it puts everybody at risk.
There's just no point to it.
This kind of stuff has got to stop.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support.
Welcome back, folks. We are here, top of the 5th inning. Runners on first and second, no outs. Mortimer Jordan leadoff man Hunter Horsley at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today so far. Has hit 2 balls hard. 1 triple, 1 reached on an error, and 1 strikeout for the center fielder. Horsley, a .323 hitter for the Blue Devils. Looking to do damage here in the top of the 5th. BB comes set. Inside move, thrown. Runner at second, safe. BB comes set. Horsley squares. Bunted foul, strike 1. Not a great bunt attempt from Horsley there. The 0-1 pitch. BB comes set. Horsley go ahead and squares the pitch, and he gets it down. Good bunt. Fielded by BB, thrown to first, and he is safe at first. Speedy center fielder beats that out for a bunt single. And now bases loaded, no outs. Good bunt from Horsley there. Good wheels down the first baseline. We now have the catcher West up to the plate. 0 for 3 today so far. Strikeout, 2 ground outs. BB comes set. Hit into right field, charging, and it drops for a single. Everybody is safe. A run scores for the Blue Devils. It is now 8-7.
Coming for the Blue Devils, number 48, Raylan Disco.
Good piece of hitting there from West to poke that ball into right field. RBI single. Now coming to the plate, the designated hitter, 3-hole, Raylan Disco. 0 for 1 today with 2 hit by pitches. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change here. Coach Jacks heads out to the field. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We only sing where there's no litter.
How about now?
Clean up. Never litter. Keep Alabama beautiful. Now that's something to sing about.
Welcome back, folks. We are still in the top of the 5th inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Coming into pitch, number 1, Hayden Brazil. Strong first 2 innings from BB there. Gave up 2 hits, 1 run. No earned runs, 2 strikeouts. A couple of walks and 1 hit by pitch. Brazil, a senior for this Gulf Shores Dolphins baseball team. He comes in to today's matchup with a 4.5 ERA and 10.2 innings pitched, 6 appearances, 1 start. He will face the 3-hole, number 48, Disco. 0 for 1 so far, 2 hit by pitches. 2 runs scored for the designated hitter. Again, nobody out here in the top of the 5th for the Dolphins. Mortimer Jordan looking to add to their lead. Disco steps in the box. Brazil comes set. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch taken outside for ball 1. Brazil comes set. Fires. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. Brazil comes set. And the pitch. Swung on, hit hard up the middle. Fielded by Howard to John Luke Stevens. It's double play. Great play from the Dolphins defense there. 2 outs. A run does come across for the Blue Devils. It's 9-7. Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, J.O. Dean. Brazil in the windup. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Grounded to the shortstop. He charges. Throws. And he is out at first base. That is how the top of the fifth ends for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We will take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
For veterans, thoughts of suicide can be sudden. Stop, take a break, and breathe. Go for a walk where others are nearby. Call a friend. Take a break. Breathe. Better is a moment away.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, folks. We are here, bottom of the fifth. It's a 9-7 Mortimer Jordan lead over the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Justin Lyons still on the mound for the Blue Devils. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Dolphins is number 9, Price Stevens.
Number 9, Price Stevens.
Stevens is 0 for 1 with a walk and a grounding into a double play. Looking to get on base, start off the bottom of the fifth strong for the Dolphins. The pitch, taken high, ball 1. One and 0 pitch. Lyons delivers. Swung on, dribbled foul, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit to the right side, and through the 4-hole. A single for Price Stevens. Not the hardest hit ball, but well placed.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 13, John Luke Stevens.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, number 13, John Luke Stevens. 0 for 2 today so far. Started on the mound for the Dolphins, not the best outing. Playing shortstop now for Gulf Shores. So he steps into the box. Lions come set. And the pitch. Fastball taken low, ball 1. Lions come set. And the pitch. Swung on, foul back, strike 1. Stevens has an on-base percentage of .375 so far this year. Good take there, breaking ball inside, 2-1. Stevens, the younger brother of Dolphin legend Mark Stevens. Ball hit hard into right field. And it is caught. Out number 1. Good swing from John Luke Stevens.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 3, Trace Moore.
Coming to the plate, the second baseman. Number 3, Trace Moore. 0 for 2 so far today. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Moore, a senior on this team, splits time between playing second base, left field, and some designated hitting. The pitch. Runner takes off. Ball in the dirt, and he is safe. Stolen base for number 9, Price Stevens. Two 2-0 count here for Moore. Be looking to drive Stevens in from second base. Lions come set. And the pitch. Taken for a strike. 2-1. Maybe at the take sign there. It's a good 2-0 pitch to swing at. Moore took it. 2-1 count now. Lions come set. And the pitch. Bunted. Just fouled down the third base line. Good bunt attempt there from Moore. Just a couple inches from being right on the foul line. Time called by Lions. Changing balls after that ball rolled around a little bit. Two count. Lions will be looking to punch him out. Moore steps in. Lions come set. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Price Stevens takes off, and he is safe at third base. Good aggressive base running there from Stevens. Advances to third on the wild pitch from Lions. 3-2 count now to Moore. Lions come set. And the pitch. Taken low. Gets away from the catcher. And Stevens comes in to score. It is 9-8. Good at bat there for Moore, not to chase in the dirt.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 22, Judd Harris.
Now batting for the Dolphins is the left fielder, sophomore number 22, Judd Harris. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. Singled in the first inning, came around to score. Grounded out in the third inning to the third baseman. Lions come set. And the pitch. Swung on, ripped into center field. Moore around second, and he stops right there. It's cut off by the shortstop. Great swing from Judd Harris. Single up the middle. Now batting for the Dolphins, number 7, Trendon Beebe. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. 2 runs scored. Lefty comes set for the Blue Devils. The pitch. Swung on, hitting to left field. Left fielder charging. And he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 12, John Will Nix.
John Will Nix steps into the box. 1 for 2 so far today. Inside the park home run, an RBI. 1 for 1 today. Inside the park home run with a sac bunt in the 4th inning. Lefty comes set and deals. Runners take off, throw to third, and he is out at third base. Good pick down there from the third baseman, and that will end the bottom of the 5th for the Dolphins. 1 run on 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. We'll take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the top of the 6th inning. A 9-8 lead for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils over the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Hayden Brazil still working on the mound for the Dolphins. This will be his 2nd inning of work.
Leading off for the Blue Devils, number 21, Tanner Rice.
Coming to the plate for Mortimer Jordan, number 21, Tanner Rice. 2 for 2 so far today with a walk, 2 singles, run scored. Getting a little chilly out here at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. A crisp 58 degrees right now. Brazil winds. And the pitch. Fastball taken outside, ball 1. Brazil, one of only 3 seniors for the Dolphins club. 2-0. Brazil winds, delivers. Fastball taken high by Rice, 3-0 count. No count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 taken outside. 4-pitch walk to lead off for Tanner Rice.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 3, Bryce Funderburg.
Coming to plate, the shortstop, Funderburg. 0 for 2 with a walk so far today. Strike 1 on the outside corner from Brazil. Brazil comes set. And the pitch. Fastball. Good stop from Dexter behind the plate there. Not the easiest of stops. Backhand on a fastball. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, grounded, foul to third base. Strike number 2. One-two count on Funderburg. Brazil looking to punch him out for the first out of the inning. Comes set. Delivers. Good breaking ball. Good take from Funderburg there. 2-2. That ball had some snap to it. Here's the 2-2. Taken on the outside corner, strike 3. Good pitch from Brazil there.
Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 16, Jackson Woodruff.
Coming to the plate, the second baseman, Woodruff, has a single, a walk, and a strikeout today. Here's the pitch. Good block by Dexter behind the plate. Curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Dexter, an excellent blocker. Not many pass balls when he's behind the dish. Pickoff attempt. Back safely at first. Righty comes set. Here's the 1-0. Ball taken low. 2-0. Woodruff leads the Blue Devils in batting average, but only 20 plate appearances so far this year. Not an everyday player for the Blue Devils. Strike one taken. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Brazil. Swung on, lined into left field. I believe that is Moore in left field now. Good catch from him for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 11, Schaffner. Has a walk and a hit by pitch today. 1 run scored. Got 2 down here, top of the 6th inning. Pickoff attempt. Rice back safely. Brazil comes set. And the pitch. Ground ball hit 4-hole, and it's through for a base hit. Rice rounds second, and he is going to get to third safely. The ball's cut off, and he is out at second base. What a play by the Dolphin defense. Good throw from Beebe. Good cut from John Luke Stevens to nail him down at second base. That's how we ended the top of the 6th for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. No runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. We'll take a short break and be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
What if education was more than just learning?
What if it sparked curiosity and inspired innovation?
What if it connected us to our world and each other?
What if it nurtured every mind in its own unique way?
What if education was just the beginning?
Gulf Shores City Schools. Discover what's possible.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is a 9-8 Mortimer Jordan lead. Leading off for this inning will be freshman number 12, John Will Nix. Nix is 1 for 1 so far. Inside the park home run. Sack bunt in the 4th inning for Nix. See what the freshman can do in his 3rd at bat today. Lions still working for the Blue Devils on the mound. In the windup. And here's the pitch. Swung on, foul to the right side, out of play, strike 1. Nick's a good pitcher for this Dolphins team. Taken outside, ball 1. Nix on the mound has a 2.8 ERA and 24.2 innings pitched for the Dolphins. As just a freshman. Ball taken low, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, fouled off in the box. Fouled off right off his foot. Seems to be okay, though. 2-2 count now. Nick steps into the box for the 2-2. And Lyons delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good pitch from Lyons there. Coming to the plate now is Nate Perez. Excuse me, no. Coming to the plate now is number 1, Hayden Brazil.
Number 1, Hayden Brazil.
Not many at-bats on the year for Brazil. 0 to be exact. First plate appearance of the year for Brazil. Here's the 0-1. Ball taken outside. One pitch. Lefty winds. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2. One-two count now in Brazil. Lyons with the pitch. Swung on, lined into center field. Center fielder playing shallow. Comes in and makes the grab.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 0, Jacob O'Brien.
Coming to the plate now for the Dolphins, number 0, Jacob O'Brien. 2 for 3 today with a single, a double, 1 run scored. His average just keeps creeping up for the Dolphins. Swung on, fouled, right side. Strike 1. Came into today batting .462, already 2 for 3. Average creeped up just a little bit. Here's the 0-1. Check swing. Home plate umpire says he went. Questionable call there. 0-2 now. Lyons winds. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined into right field. And it is a fair ball. Another double for Jacob O'Brien. He is 3 for 4 on the day.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 4, Levi Howard.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins is number 4, Levi Howard. Looking to drive in a run, tie the game. Some Mortimer Jordan fans not too happy with the call. It was close. I thought it was a fair ball. Left side of the booth agrees. Some very angry fans over on the Blue Devil side. Going to get a short mound visit here from the Mortimer Jordan head coach, and we'll take a short break here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, folks. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on second, 2 outs. Levi Howard at the plate. Looking to tie the game here in the bottom of the 6th. We got a 9-8 Mortimer Jordan lead. Justin Lyons on the mound. Comes set, delivers. Ball taken inside. Ball 1. Howard is 2 for 3 on the day. Looking to make it 3 for 4 with a game-tying RBI. And the pitch. Ball taken outside, 2-0. I tell you one thing, folks. They do not want to walk Howard and get to Price Stevens. Two-0 pitch. Lyons delivers. Ball 3 in the dirt. Good block. It's 3-0 count to Howard. Good block behind the plate by West. 3-0 count for Howard. The designated hitter Stevens on deck. Here's the pitch. Ball taken outside, pass ball. O'Brien gets to third. Aggressive turn around third base. Throw back behind him, and he is back safely. Close play at third base. O'Brien slipped a little bit rounding. Good at bat from Howard. 4-pitch walk. And we are getting another mound visit from the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils, so we will take a short break here on Zaleski Sports and be right back.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Nicotine is a highly controlling and addictive chemical. Nicotine withdrawal can lead to anxiousness, headaches, nausea, and distracting behavior. Be smart, don't start. It's not just vapor.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 9-8 Mortimer Jordan lead over the Gulf Shores Dolphins. We have a pitching change for the Blue Devils. Justin Lyons is out of the game. Finished 2 1/3 innings pitched. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk. Coming into the game for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. We'll get that name to you shortly. Coming into the game for the Blue Devils is Jeremiah Tinkle, number 4. Excuse me, Jeremiah Tingle, number 4. Coming to play for the Dolphins, number 9, Price Stevens, looking to tie the game.
Let's go 9.
Runners on first and third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The righty comes set. And the pitch. Ball taken low, ball 1. Price Stevens looking to give the Dolphin faithful something to cheer for. One-0 count. Jacob O'Brien on third, Levi Howard on first. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. Howard takes off to second, stops halfway, and gets to second base. We have a 1-1 count. Umpire has called a foul ball here, but a ball tipped into the catcher's mitt is a live ball. He has made Howard go back to first, but that's the incorrect ruling. Howard should be awarded second. A foul ball tipped into the mitt is a live ball, and they have corrected the call. Good to see high school umpires sort of know the rules. At our third highest level of baseball in our country. Second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Price Stevens at the plate. And the pitch. Hard hit ball in the 6 hole, a single. Howard rounding third base, and he is going to score. And the Dolphins take the lead in the bottom of the 6th, 10-9. 2 RBI single for Price Stevens.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 13, John Luke Stevens.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, number 13, John Luke Stevens. John Luke Stevens. 3 older brothers, all played at Gulf Shores High School as well. Strike 1 swinging. Older brother Mark currently plays baseball at Ohio State University. Older brother Joseph also plays at Coastal Alabama South. Pickoff attempt. Back safely at first is Stevens. Here's the 0-1. Stevens takes off. Throw down to second. And he is in there at second. Throw gets into center field. And Stevens stays put at second base. 1-1 count to John Luke Stevens. 0 for 3 so far today, looking to get his first hit. Would be a big insurance run for the Dolphins. Ball taken low. Stevens gets to third on the pass ball. Aggressive turnaround third. Stays put. 2-1 count to Stevens. Tingle having some control issues out there. Not being able to throw many strikes. Here's the 2-1. Tingle comes set. Pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, hitting to right field. Under it is the right fielder. And out number 3 is made. And that's how we end the bottom of the 6th for the Dolphins. Good inning, taking the lead, 10-9. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. We will take a short break and be back here live on Zaleski Sports.
Alabama has a hands-free driving law, and that means you can't hold your mobile phone while making a call. Oh, and no writing messages, recording, or watching videos either. Plus, you can only use a single button or swipe of a finger to answer a call. So what's a driver to do? Alabama's hands-free driving law is in effect. Follow it.
Speed is one of the biggest factors in a fatal car crash. Your car stops, but your body does not stop at the same time. Your body keeps going, you know, and that could be running into your seatbelt, that could be hitting the airbag. Something has to stop it, and unfortunately, it's something very hard.
There have been times that we've come upon accidents where if people weren't speeding, they'd probably still be alive today.
It's truly dangerous and it puts everybody at risk.
There's just no point to it.
This kind of stuff has got to stop.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the top of the 7th inning. We have a Gulf Shores Dolphins lead 10-9 over the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. Last chance for the Blue Devils here in the top of the 7th. Hayden Brazil still on the mound for the Dolphins. Leading off this inning will be number 12, Matt Lucas, the 9-hole. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 for 2 today with a walk, 2 strikeouts. Lucas stepping into the plate for his 4th at bat of the day.
Leading off for the Blue Devils, number 15, Hunter Horsley.
Here's the pitch. Ball taken low. Strike taken down the middle. Brazil winds. And the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Good pitch from Brazil. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, hit hard down the right field line. That is a fair ball. Lucas rounds first, heading for 2. Thrown in from Beebe. And he is safe at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 15, Hunter Horsley.
Coming to the plate for Mortimer Jordan, the leadoff man, Hunter Horsley. Horsley's 5th at bat of the day. 2 for 4 so far. Might be looking to bunt here to move the runner over. We will see. He had a bunt single last at bat. Very good runner. Brazil comes set. Horsley squares. And it's a pass ball. Thrown down. Good block up by Jacob O'Brien at third base. One-0 pitch coming in from Brazil. Runner on third, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Brazil comes set, and the pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. Good pitch from Brazil. Senior right-hander comes set. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, fouled to the left side, strike 2. One-two count to Horsley. Infield in for the Dolphins. looking to cut down that runner at home plate. Brazil sets. Fires. Lined up the middle, diving play by John Luke Stevens for out number 1. What a play from the Dolphins shortstop.
Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 23, Kai West.
Unfortunate there for Horsley. Hard hit ball up the middle. Excellent play from the junior shortstop. Coming to the plate now, catcher Kai West. 1 for 4 on the day with a single. Dolphin infield still in. Brazil fires. Curveball taken outside for ball 1. Brazil comes set. 1-0. Fouled to the right side, strike 1. Brazil battling out there, trying to prevent that game-tying run from crossing home plate. Senior comes set. And the pitch. Fastball hit center field. Caught by center field. Runner tags. Thrown. Oh, and it is hit by the cutoff man. That had a chance to gun him down at the plate. But John Will Nix cut the ball off. We have a tie baseball game, 10-10. Two outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the, here in the top of the 7th. 3-hole designated hitter Braylon Disco to the plate. Swung on, hit hard in the 4-hole single for Disco.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 10, J.O. Dean.
Coming to the plate for the Blue Devils, number 10, John Owen Dean. Dean has scored twice this game so far. 0 for 4, however, reached twice on an error. Pitch from Brazil, taken high for ball 1. Brazil sets. Fires. Ball taken low, 2-0. Good eye from Dean here. Not chasing out of the zone, making Brazil work. Righty comes set. Delivers the 2-0. Taken outside, 3-0. 3 straight balls from Brazil. Comes set. There's a 3-0. Taken high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk from Brazil. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Coming to the plate, the third baseman, Tanner Rice, has a pair of singles and a pair of walks so far today. 2 for 2. Good day at the plate for him. Dolphin bullpen is active. Rice steps in. Brazil sets. Rice calls time. Brazil does take his time on the mound. Comes set. And the pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Not a bad pitch from Brazil there. Mortimer Jordan dugout getting a bit rowdy, cheering on Tanner Rice. Ball 2 taken low, 2-0. Blue Devil dugout is getting loud. Here's the 2-0. Ground ball hit to third base. Second shortstop goes to third, and we are out of the inning. Good inning for the Blue Devils. They tie the game on 1 run, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. We'll take a short break, and then we will be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We only sing where there's no litter.
How about now?
She lifts me. Clean up. Never litter. Keep Alabama beautiful. Now that's something to sing about.
Welcome back, folks. We are here in the bottom of the 7th. It's a 10-10 ball game. Been a great game so far. Dolphins looking to walk it off and win the game. They will have Moore, Harris, and Beebe up to the plate. Heart of the order for the Dolphins. New pitcher for the Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils. I believe that is number 3. Funderburk has been playing shortstop so far today, coming into pitch. Trace Moore so far today, 0 for 2 with a walk.
Now pitching for the Blue Devils, number 3, Bryce Funderburk.
Moore looking to get his first hit, start a bottom of the 7th rally for the Dolphins.
For your Dolphins, number 3, Trace Moore.
Dolphin dugout getting hype for this bottom of the 7th at bat. Funderburk sets and the pitch. Moore squares, but takes the pitch 1-0. Moore does have some speed out there. Bunt single is not out of the question. Pitch taken high, 2-0. Pitch. Funderburk sets. Fires. Strike. Two 1 to Moore now. Here's the 2-1. Ball taken low and outside, 3-1. Funderburk does not want to walk the leadoff man. Does not want to put the game-winning run on first base. Here's the 3-1. Ball taken low and outside. Good at bat from Moore. Does his job and gets on base. Judd Harris will come to the plate. Harris with two singles in the game already. We'll be looking to continue that. Harris, someone else with some good wheels. Wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here. Funderburk comes set. The pitch. Swinging. Hit to the third baseman. Gets one at second. To first. Safe at first. Good play by the Rice at third base there to get one.
Now batting for your Dolphins, number 7, Trendon Beebe.
Coming to the plate for the Dolphins, number 7, Trendon Beebe. Could see Harris in motion at some point over at first base. Funderburg sets. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off, thrown down to second, and he is in there safe. Ball gets into center field. Harris stays at second. Oh, 1 to Beebe. Beebe looking to walk off this game. Funderburg sets. And the pitch. Foul to the right side, 0-2. BB steps into the box, 0-2 count. 1 out, runner on second base, bottom of the 7th inning. Funderburg sets, and the pitch. Taken outside for ball 1. Good job not chasing there from Trendon Beebe. Funderburg sets, and the pitch. Breaking ball, outside, ball 2. Good job working the count here from the junior. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, foul tipped. Way to stay alive from the junior outfielder. Beebe steps in. Funderburg comes set. Fires. Swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. Second baseman makes the catch. Judd Harris tags but does not go. And we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Coming to the plate for your Dolphins, number 12, John Nix.
Coming to the plate now, number 12, John Will Nix. 1 for 3 so far today. Inside the park home run in the first inning for John Will Nix. Two down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ground ball hit hard into the 6 hole. Fielded, thrown, and he is safe. It is thrown away at first base, and the Dolphins are going to win the game. A walk-off error from the shortstop. And the Dolphins win the game 11-10 over Mortimer Jordan. Well, folks, that is all for us here at Zaleski Sports. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I've been Will Stevens. That is an 11-10 win for the Gulf Shores Dolphins. Have a good night.